Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network. Tonight, while the winter grips the entire United States, we bring you from a blanket of snow here in Atlanta, Georgia, Winterfest 21. All right, fans, we welcome you right here to Atlanta, Georgia, and WinterSlam 21. Joining me in the broadcast booth, Stu Bennett. And Stu, tonight we've got some tremendous action coming your way, including the World Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, New York, Marty Bell.
Well, we've definitely got a lot to look forward to tonight. Of course, the world title on the line, inter-promotional, my dad. Nick Aldis going to defend the 10 pounds of gold as only he can. But this opening contest, looking at the women's division and an opportunity at getting a crack at the women's championship at a future date.
It's a triple threat match. Marty Bell already in the ring. We take a look at relative newcomer.
First, from Georgia, Anna Jay.
Well, I'll tell you, this Anna Jay, she is exciting. There's a lot of upside as I watch this girl grow each and every time out in the ring. I believe the future is going to be bright for this young lady.
I'd be hard-pressed to doubt that. As a matter of fact, she's had a very interesting tag team partnership with Tay Conti. Tay Conti was supposed to be a member of this matchup. However, due to some travel issues, in part by the unusual winter weather that has gripped the United States, everything north of Florida is under a blanket of snow and ice. But Billy Corgan has managed to reach out and find a replacement here tonight. As a matter of fact, she'll be making her debut on the Nation Network.
And from Sydney, Australia, Simon Sherrill.
Simone Suri making her way down the aisle towards the ring. And I'll tell you, I've had a chance to see this girl wrestle on a couple of occasions. She's legit. Another up-and-coming star. We've got some very young, very bright talent, and one of these three women will have an opportunity in the near future at the winner of tonight's Women's Championship match, and that's going to be another one that you won't want to miss.
Absolutely, the ladies division is on fire right now. The NWA, with a working relationship with other promotions, it has brought out the best in everyone as we get ready to kick things off here. WinterSlam 21. Anna Jay, perhaps the smartest one in the ring as she steps aside. Nikki Bell. Now Irish whip by Simone Sheree. Nice move right there. Simone Sheree, as we understand, she got caught right there with a power bomb. Has a boxing background, a kickboxing background. She is no stranger to being inside the square circle, but now she has taken her craft and now applying it towards professional wrestling, and it'll be very interesting to see how she makes that transition. Anna Jay goes to the eyes on the newcomer. Nice move right there by Anna Jay with a big clothesline, and now turns her attention.
Well, it's every woman for themselves. It's a triple threat. There's no friends, there's only foes. It would have been interesting if Tay Conti would have been in this match, because we know that there is definitely a friendship of some sort between her and Anna Jay. Would they have worked together, or would it been about the title itself? Friendship's out the window. We'll never know now, but they would have been interesting.
We want to thank all of you for joining us here live on the Nation Network tonight. Special shout out to Tom Watts and John Wesley joining us live for Winterfest 21, coming to you live from Atlanta.
The frozen tundra of Atlanta. When was the last time you thought you'd hear that?
This freak winter weather that has made its way across the border from Canada and has absolutely decimated the United States. Texas is under a winter storm warning. They have lost power. They have got snow on the ground and ice all around. It has been an absolutely amazing winter, and what better way than WinterSlam to acknowledge what has been a brutal winter. And now, nice cross body block right there by the newcomer. Simone Cherie now has got Nikki Bell with a belly to back suplex. Oh man, dropped her right on the back of her neck, and that might be it.
Great move right there by the newcomer. And again, she's got a fighting background, but not a wrestling background. So whatever you're seeing here, that is all things that she's had to learn in weeks leading up to this match.
Well, the fact that she was within driving distance and able to answer the call when it came in could be the biggest break of her career. Belly to belly suplex, nicely done right there. Anna Jay is in trouble. And now the half crab, but they're on the ropes. Referee is going to call for the break immediately. And Nikki Bell decides to roll out to the floor for some safety.
Well, the truth is she can't be pinned and she can't submit outside the ring, but she's also not able to break up a pinfall.
Pump handle slam, perhaps. Suplex, oh my goodness. Anna Jay pays the price, and she took it. And now Simone with the cover, and now the save made by Marty Bell. I'll tell you what, that was a close call. Went for the drop kick. No, she missed her target.
Well, that's some of that rookie coming out right there. Going for the big drop kick, nobody home.
Down in the corner, we see things changing up here a little bit. Back elbow finds a mark, and then went for the big right roundhouse kick, and my goodness, Nikki Bell is in trouble. Anna Jay with a sit-out jawbreaker. Simone Cherie rolls out to the floor. Back in the ring. Nikki Bell just dropped her with a Scorpion Death Drop, and now the referee's there for the cover. Gets one, and Anna Jay managing to kick out.
I'll tell you what, that might be it right there. She caught her by surprise. You get dropped on the back of the head, that will leave you concussed for a moment of time.
Big right hand has her down, and another close call. 2 count right there. As Simone Cherie back into the match. Belly to belly. She plants her with authority, and now Nikki Bell in trouble.
She goes for a cover, hooks the leg. Anna Jay will not be able to make the save.
No, but Nikki Bell barely able to kick out of that one. Anna Jay slips out the back door as these two newcomers lock up. Oh, belly to back suplex. Anna Jay is in trouble, and now look at this. She hooks the leg of Nikki Bell. And once again, just enough left in the tank to get a shoulder off the canvas. If you are just joining us, fans, this is the opening contest tonight for WinterSlam 21 here on the Nation Network. Planted head first. Anna Jay with a spear. Will that be enough? She's not going to hook the leg. And she got, oh man, I thought she had it.
If she would have hooked the leg, Anna Jay would have been going after the women's championship.
Turns her attention now, and wait, and there's another 2 count. 2 close calls right there for Anna Jay, and now she is setting her up. Simone Cherie. Lights out. Hooks the leg. Cover gets 1, 2, and that's going to be it. No, save made by Nikki Bell. Otherwise, this one would have been over. Oh, there it is. The sleeper. She has it cinched in. The curtain call is on.
Nikki Bell trying desperately to survive.
She somehow managed. Anna Jay goes for the cover. Nikki Bell very close to the ropes. I don't think she realizes it, but she got a shoulder up. Can you believe it?
That was incredibly close right there. She calls herself the star of the show, and she almost stole it right there with a big win. Now we're down to 2 competitors in the ring.
Submission hold right now. Nikki Bell pulling back on the chin, and Anna Jay slips out the back door. I'm not sure how much longer these 3 ladies can continue on. They have all taken a tremendous beating in this matchup. Suplex takes her in the hard way. Anna Jay again goes for the cover, doesn't hook the leg, gets 2. And oh my goodness, the hand was coming down for 3.
Boot to the head, and now, oh, what a move right there. Simone Cherie with a drop kick right there on Anna Jay, and now goes to try and steal one here.
I think she'd have been better off if she'd have gone after Nikki Bell personally. Clothesline, and just took her all the way out to the floor. This is the opening contest. I'll tell you right now, what a night of NWA wrestling action we've got in store for you. Sunset flip, shoulders are down. Nikki Bell gonna go for the World Championship. No.
At least not yet. That was close. Very, very close.
Nikki Bell putting the boots. And now once again, with that knee in the back, stretching it out. Simone Cherie on the apron. I'm not sure why she's sitting there watching. She should have tried to break up the hold. Rake of the eyes, and look at this belly-to-belly suplex. Anna Jay is in trouble. And now onto the apron she goes. Big right hand. There's that boxing background starting to come out here.
But she turned her back on Nikki Bell. That's a rookie mistake right there. Maybe enough to take advantage and score the victory.
Nikki Bell just planted her. Hooks the leg. There's the cover too, and she got her. Marty Bell with a big win. As we take a look back at moments from this one, unbelievable.
Tremendous win right there from Marty Bell. She really managed to survive. I would have thought perhaps she would be the least likely to win this one.
Well, the youthful experience was not enough. Not enough to overcome the experience of Marty Bell. Fans, here is your winner. She will be going on to face the winner of tonight's Women's Championship. We'll be back with plenty more action. Stay with us. are back once again, coming to you live.
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 178 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Matt Cross.
That's what it's all about right there. That is what is going to be on the line, the golden opportunity. Matt Cross brings it down to the ring. These four men will be competing, and whoever brings the case down will be getting the golden opportunity at the World Heavyweight Champion.
The golden opportunity is a match that features four of the men who are not in the top 10, giving everyone an opportunity to fulfill a dream and become the World Heavyweight Champion.
And his opponent, first, from London, England, weighing in at 202 pounds, gentleman, Jervis Cottonbelly.
Well, gentlemen, Jarvis, he comes from my part of the world, so I'm obviously going to be a little bit, let's just say I'll be favoring him in this one. My objectivity may be skewed just a little bit.
Big opportunity right here for Gentleman Jervis, generally making his home on the West Coast. Has come here tonight to Atlanta, Georgia to be part of Winterfest 21.
That's WinterSlam. Get it right.
What did I say?
You said Winterfest.
WinterSlam 21. I beg your pardon. A lot of action going on here tonight.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 201 pounds, Devious.
Representing the Ring of Honor, this is Delirious.
Well, this guy is definitely a little bit different, no doubt about it. Very exciting high flyer. Throws caution to the wind, and it'll be a huge opportunity for him to see if, in fact, he can win the golden opportunity.
You know, we said it's for men not in the top 10. This is a man who has been in the top 10 in many organizations in the past. However, currently, it just hasn't worked out for him. But what an opportunity. One good night. One big opportunity. If you can secure that briefcase, everything else goes out the door. Everything else is by the wayside, and the future is bright.
And from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 172 pounds, EJ
EJ Sparks, we've seen this young man several times now. He gets better each and every time in the ring. He's a quick mover as well. I think he's going to have a very strong opportunity because I believe he'll be able to climb that ladder very quickly. If you turn your back for a moment and forget he's in the ring, he will get up there and bring that case down before you realize it.
No doubt about it, EJ Sparks more than capable of getting up that ladder very quickly. All these men are going to have to remember, don't get too concerned with one opponent because there are two others out there all looking for the opportunity to pull that case down and become the #1 contender. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. WinterSlam 21 continues here on the Nation Network. Big move by Matt Cross on Delirious. As Gentleman Jervis goes to work on EJ Sparks.
We've got representation from the Ring of Honor, from NWA, from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and even Championship Wrestling from Arizona, all in one match because it's all about the world title. It's not about which promotion, it's about which opponent will challenge. Everyone getting the opportunity here tonight.
Oh, and he just got driven into that ladder at ringside. Gentleman Jervis has had his bell rung.
Big move right there by EJ Sparks, but now the payback by Jervis on the floor.
A lot of upside to EJ Sparks. A lot of people have likened him to the styles of an AJ Styles or even a Rey Mysterio in some points. Cottonbelly goes for that backhand chop, and he actually missed the target, and that gave EJ just enough time. We have a pile driver meantime in the ring, but look at Delirious. Jumps right up from it, and he caught Matt Cross in the back of the head with a clothesline.
Matt Cross was turning his back thinking that he'd put Delirious down. Now, the only good thing I'll say for Matt Cross in that situation is you don't have to worry about being pinned in this match because that won't matter.
There's a reason you don't see a referee in this match, because there are no rules. You can use anything you want as a weapon. You can do anything you need to do. The only way to have this match end is to climb the ladder and pull down the briefcase. Irish whip, and now he's on the apron. Big right hand finds the mark, and now EJ turned his attention momentarily to Delirious with a hurricane run, and nicely done. Matt Cross, oh my God, he just stuck him.
He did a hell of a job right there. EJ Sparks head first like a long dart right into the canvas.
Irish whip is reversed and now drops the head. That's a mistake. Matt Cross comes up. Spinning back heel kick finds the mark. And now Gentleman Jervis better pay attention. Matt Cross sends him to the ropes back out front. Went for a drop kick and he missed.
Cottonbelly now sends him into the corner. Tremendous move right there, using that shoulder. But he turned his back on Delirious.
These two masked men hooking up. Oh, and a nice move right there by Delirious. Once again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Nation Network. This is WinterSlam 21. The best of the NWA and the world. A brainbuster by Sparks.
Matt Cross in trouble right now, and he's going to roll out to the floor.
Shout out to William Weir, Matt Silver, and Daryl Pierce. Joining us here live on the Nation Network for WinterSlam 21. Delirious just planted Gentleman Jervis on the floor.
All of that means nothing. You've got to get the ladder in the ring. You've got to set it up, and then you've got to climb all the way to the top and pull down the briefcase.
To the ropes he goes now, and EJ Sparks collides with Delirious. Shoulder block, and down he goes, and now look at this. Gentleman Jervis catches Delirious. And Matt Cross using the ladder as a weapon. Completely legal.
Oh, he just drove it right into the ribs of Delirious.
Well, if you can't breathe, you can't fight, and that is the logic I would suggest Matt Cross is using right now from the top rope. Oh, and he hit his head on the ladder.
Nobody was home, and he came down head first on the corner of that ladder. Amazing that he's back up, but I'm not sure he knows where he is.
Again, we have got action inside the ring, action outside the ring. Bodies are flying everywhere. Everyone wants the golden opportunity.
Gentleman Jervis now setting up. Will he be able to get up there? You shouldn't be doing this. Don't be playing to the crowd. Go take that opportunity down.
He sets up the ladder, but he doesn't even try to scale it, probably in the best interest. You've got three other people in the ring. The odds of that ending well are slim to none. The reverse on the Irish whip, and now Delirious has got Cotton Belly on the apron with a big right hand. What's he going to do now? Well, belly to back suplex on the apron. And now look at this. EJ Sparks goes up. Nobody's paying any attention to him. He's got the briefcase.
Well, that's what we talked about early on in this one. He is quick as a cat.
You've heard the saying, he can turn off the light switch and be in bed before the room gets dark. Delirious having trouble. He's trying to knock over the ladder. He can't do it.
Well, he might be getting some help. Oh, wait a minute. Matt Cross now with a backbreaker. Too little, too late. EJ Sparks has taken the briefcase, and he is now the man who has the golden opportunity.
EJ Sparks shocks the world and gets an opportunity to take on the NWA World Champion, whomever that may be at the end of the night. We take a look back at some of the action in this one, and boy, there was plenty to be had.
Here is your winner, EJ Sparks.
Fans, stay with us. We've got plenty more action still to come as part of WinterSlam 21.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance Women's World Championship.
The NWA Championship for the women's division on the line here. You're looking at the former NWA Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa. This may be her last opportunity to get her hands back on that championship gold.
Well, Thunder Rosa, she is a well-versed athlete. She is a great professional wrestler. She's also taken up mixed martial arts. She has had some great opportunities to learn inside of the octagon just as well. And now she is taking those talents and bringing them here as part of her overall arsenal.
And here comes the NWA Women's Champion, Melina.
Well, these two ladies were running together for a period of time, but Melina basically screwed Thunder Rosa out of that championship title, and tonight the stakes couldn't be any higher. And if I were Melina, I don't know how excited I'd be to get in that ring right now, because she is a marked, and I do mean a marked champion.
Introducing the challenger from California, Thunder Rose. Introducing the champion from Los Angeles, California. She is the National Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Selena.
Now Melina holding that championship up over her head. If she wants to do it again, she is going to have to find a way to overcome a force of nature. If you think that what's happening outside the arena right now, if you think that's a force of nature, wait till you see what happens inside the arena. Thunder Rosa has promised us she is going to unleash an energy we've never seen before. Here's a snap suplex to get things started. Rolls right over the top, going for the cover way too early in the match.
Well, she knew she wasn't going to get the pinfall there, but that was more about making a statement. And I believe she did indeed do that.
Melina well versed in the art of professional wrestling. She is definitely not a rookie in this game whatsoever. She has had so much experience over the years. It is parlayed right here into an NWA World Women's Championship. Another win over Thunder Rosa would be absolutely huge and would definitely solidify her title run.
Well, yeah, for that reason alone, she has to get the win. She needs the win, probably more than Thunder Rosa.
From behind now, waist lock, but ends up eating a couple of elbows. And the challenger goes up in the air and down across the knee. That's got to hurt.
You can separate a knee very easily doing something like that.
And now it is the champion stretching out the right arm, the shoulder, and the elbow. Melina now shouting at Thunder Rosa.
Well, we're early in the match, but Thunder Rosa's already using the ropes to get back to her feet. And look at what just happened.
The champion up to the top rope. What is she going to do? Oh, my goodness.
She came diving off and nobody home, and now the tide has turned.
In a big way, Thunder Rosa baited her in. This is unbelievable, the turn of events here. Russian leg sweep on the floor.
Spinning back fist, and that one connected the champion now. Forcing the action back into the ring.
Nice move right there by Melina. Thunder Rosa pays for that one. Into the turnbuckle, follows her up with a clothesline right to the back of the head. Nice move right there by the champion, tilt the whirl. Came up with that flying head scissors out of that one, and now Thunder Rosa is in trouble. The hot shot down across the top rope, and that might be it.
Well, we've seen people use that as a finishing hold, but speaking of finishing holds, look at that.
This might be all she wrote right here for Thunder Rosa. In the middle of the ring, there is no way she's going to reach the ropes, but she's able to break the hold.
The women's champion has absorbed a lot of punishment, but is still in control.
The split finds the mark, hooks the leg, and she got two and almost three.
Well, you know what they say about near misses.
Now she's going to work on the left arm. The challenger really in trouble in this one. I thought it would be a lot more even, but I would have to say the champion has dominated the majority of this match. Gets a 1 count there, and she is hooking the leg. Give credit where credit is due.
Well, you don't become the women's champion by taking shortcuts.
Oh, and look at this. She's got her up. Gory bomb. And just like that, we might have a new champion if she goes for the cover, but she doesn't.
Oh, instead she's going to tie her up. We talked about the mixed martial art background, and she goes for a submission, but unable to get it.
Spinning back kick finds its mark right to the midsection, and now Thunder Rosa with a snap suplex goes for the cover and the float over. Referee's down for 1. Tremendous action here as the NWA Women's Heavyweight Championship on the line. Oh, she caught her in a small package. The champion has the cover.
Very close opportunity right there. Nicely done. Thunder Rosa absolutely able to kick out of it, but look at her now.
She may be ready to snap. This is the woman who turned her back on her. This is the woman who led her to defeat the person who stole the title from her. Just ask her, she'll tell you. And now Thunder Rosa, where's she going?
She's going to the high red district.
All the way from the top, and only bad things can happen from there. The question is, will it be bad for the champion or the challenger? It's the champion! Coup de grace! We may have a new champion right here. Shoulder comes off the canvas. You've got to be kidding me.
I thought for sure this match was over.
Thunder Rosa with a clothesline. Another clothesline. Single leg drop kick, and now Melina, the champion, is in trouble.
She's got the arm.
Oh, she might have broken it right there. The champion with a possible broken wing. And another gory bomb.
If she goes for the cover, it's all over, but I don't know why. For some reason, she wants to dish out more punishment. That could come back to haunt her.
This is a very personal conflict. Thunder Rosa may indeed want to just keep on handing out more punishment for all that Melina has put her through for taking the title from her. Oh, that's got to be it right there. She cinches it in. The champion in trouble. Referee is asking her, she's had enough. Did she submit?
No, apparently she didn't. It looked like she might have, but she did not.
And now Melina ramming the head of the challenger into the turnbuckle. Once again, we saw this earlier. Melina's back again, and there's the bridge.
What's the referee doing?
At first, it looked like he was asking her if she wanted to submit, but then he stepped away. Roundhouse kick and a short forearm, and now the challenger in trouble. Melina back in control of this one, and she has got that foot right across the throat of Thunder Rosa. There it is again. Melina brings her away from the ropes, hooks the leg, referee's down for 1, 2, and 3. No! I don't know how she is doing it.
Thunder Rosa manages to kick out again. It is absolutely unbelievable.
the champion taking over. Melina with the Irish whip into the turnbuckle she goes. Turns her around. Thunder Rosa, oh, a double knee to the midsection, and the challenger may be done. We said this one was personal. It has been. Third time, will it be a charm? Pulling back on the leg in the middle of the ring, there's two, and somehow she continues to escape.
The look on the face of Melina says it all, because even I don't know how she's done it.
She went for broken, nobody home. Cradles her up. Referee, wait, what's he doing? What the hell's the referee doing?
Something is definitely wrong here. The referee's not counting. The shoulders are down.
What the hell's going on here? We should have a new champion.
Well, somebody's going to have to do something bloody hell about this.
We've got a stalemate. Did he have a stroke? We're getting word from the back. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Corgan's called this match. We'll be back in a moment. All right, fans, we are back in the ring. James Storm.
Now, I'll tell you people something right now. These last 7, 8, 9 months have been hell. Not just for me, but for everybody in this business. And for a lot of you folks out there too, and I know. But that said, nothing is going to stop the Cowboy from reaching the top. Now, I was on my way when things went south for everybody. But that don't make no difference. See, I'm not going to come out here and offer excuses. I'm not going to sing songs of woe. What I am going to do is I'm going to take every challenge. I'm going to open every door. If I got to open it by pulling the handle or kicking it the hell down. There is nobody, and I mean nobody, that is going to keep me from reaching my goals, earning greatness, and I assure you, whoever the world champion is after tonight, you're looking at the man who's going to take that title from you. Come hell or high water, I promise you that. I will not.
Well, it looks like we've got a guest. Mr. Anderson has made it to the ring.
You think you're going to come out here and you're going to cry about the bad luck you've had for 8 or 9 months and you're going to get a title shot just because you said so? Let me explain something to you and how this works in the real world. It ain't about what you say, it's about what you do. See, later tonight, I'm going to be the new national champion. You might think you're going to be the new national champion. Hell, you might even do it. But you still ain't getting in my way. Because if you do, I will do to you what I've done to you before. See, I know you as well as I know anybody. We ran together. You ran apart. I didn't run apart. I made a decision. I knew that I was going nowhere with you. I found my own path. I have taken that towards a national championship. I'm going to get that national championship, and I'm going to parlay that into the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, I'll tell you something right now. You sit there and you talk all big, but you're in the face of the Cowboy. And that is a dangerous place for you to be, because this Texas will kick your ass. And I will absolutely leave you laying in a puddle of piss, wondering why you ever crossed James Storm. Believe that. If you notice me shaking, let me know, because you don't scare me, Cowboy. Yeah, you're big and you're bad, but I've been in more fights, in more back alley bars with dumb rednecks just like you, and I ain't lost one yet. So if you think you're gonna scare me, you're gonna have to try a whole lot harder. Yeah, well, how's this for size? You come out in my face, you better know that you're gonna pay a price for it. Yeah, well, I'm in your face. I'm right here, right now. Make me pay. So where I come from, that looks like a challenge. And you're right. Tonight you might become the national heavyweight champion. Good on you if it happens.
Oh, look at this! The Cowboy, James Storm, going at it with Mr. Anderson, and now the action spills out to the floor.
Well, I'll tell you right now, these two men are going to go head to head, toe to toe.
Into the steel steps. They were tag team partners at one point in time, but that was a different time than now. James Storm just ramming him into those steel steps, and he does have the national title on the line later tonight. Hurricane Rana, nicely done. Mr. Anderson is in all kinds of trouble.
Well, Anderson went for it and nobody home, and now look at this. He sends him into the steel steps and back and forth this one goes.
Oh, into the guardrail. Anderson in trouble. Fans will be back.
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Heavyweight Championship.
All right, fans, the National Championship on the line. And I'll tell you right now, this could not be any worse for the champion after the beating he just took moments ago.
Well, we're going to find out if he's even able to come out and defend that title.
Kevin Kiley making his way to the ring. Since coming here to the NWA, he has really rocketed to the top. He's had opportunities at the World Champion. Came up just short. But hey, if he wins the National Championship here tonight, that's going to put him back in that #1 slot.
Well, exactly what they were talking about moments ago in the ring. The National Champion is the #1 contender for the World Championship. That's just the way it's always been.
Kevin Kiley would love nothing better than another opportunity to get in the ring with Nick Aldis or whoever the champion may be. Once upon a time known as the varsity villain, he is now strictly getting by on his talent alone, and that is plenty.
Well, he looks a little worse for the wear, to be honest. Mr. Anderson making his way down towards the ring, the National Champion.
Just moments ago, we saw him brutalized here ringside at the hands of the Cowboy James Storm. What a night of wrestling it has been, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen it all tonight, no two ways about it.
Introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 236 pounds, Kevin Kyle Lee.
Kevin Kiley, he's got a big advantage going into this match, in my opinion.
Introducing the champion.
No doubt about it.
Green Bay, Wisconsin, at 243 pounds, he is the National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Anderson.
Ken Anderson trying to play things off as if this were just any other match and any other night, but it's not. This is part of WinterSlam 21, but he just got into a brawl. And by all of the public opinion here, I would have to say he came up on the short end of the stick. Bell sounds, action's underway, and let's see how he does defending that title.
Well, you have to believe that James Storm is somewhere in the back keeping a close eye on this one.
Referee's going to step in between these two men. We get a clean break. Speaking of the referee, ladies and gentlemen, we understand that Billy Corgan has just made an unbelievable decision regarding the Women's Championship based on what happened in that match. And I have just received word that the Women's Championship is currently suspended. There is no recognized NWA Women's Champion at this point in time. What does that mean for the title? I have no idea, but I'm sure we'll find out in the weeks to come.
Well, you have to admit, things looked awfully peculiar, to say the least.
Thunder Rosa had that title regained, and then the referee, I have no idea what happened to him. Kevin Kiley now going to work on Mr. Anderson, who quickly trades places with the challenger. Oh, into the steel post he goes.
We've seen a lot of big names take concussions from that move right there. It has turned the tide of matches many times over again.
Ken Anderson just got caught in a small package. Whoa, I thought we were going to have a new champion for just a moment.
I don't want to belabor the point, but you have to wonder how much that beating earlier on might be lingering. The effects may be lingering to Ken Anderson as he tries to defend the national title here tonight.
Kevin Kiley now working the head and the neck area. Oh, look at this. Kevin Kiley pulling out all the stops in this one again. You know what's at stake. It's not just for the national title. Yes, of course you want to be the national champion. But that propels you into that big NWA World Title picture, and that is what Kevin Kiley wants. That is the reason he returned to the squared circle to begin with as he goes for the cover and he hooks the leg. There's one. Cross ankle sweep, nicely done right there. As the champion taking a little bit of time to gloat, and that may not be the smartest move right here.
No, I'd have to agree. Although he followed up with the right idea. He came up with a big right hand, just sent the challenger crashing to the floor.
Well, he's right back to where he was just moments ago with James Storm. And perhaps he's going to have learned something from that.
Well, perhaps not, because you're right. He is in the same place he was, and it didn't turn out well then. And it doesn't look like it's going to turn out well for him this time.
And he throws Kevin Kiley into the steel steps here as the referee continues the count.
7.
Oh, and again. Big elbow right to the small of the back.
8.
Oh, the referee's count is all the way to 8 right now. Somebody better figure this one out.
Russian leg sweep by Kevin Kiley. He got the win. Kevin Kiley beat the count back in the ring.
Well, he got the win, but he does not win the championship because you can't win the title on a countout.
Well, I am sure we've not heard the last of this one. Fans, will be back. The World Heavyweight Championship is coming up. But next, it is the NWA Tag Team titles on the line. Stay with us. All right, fans, we are back, and it is time. The NWA World Tag Team Championship on the line.
Well, you know what? You've got Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. You've got Aerosmith still walking and rolling occasionally. And now we've got Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express, well past their prime, but still doing it.
Well, they've already proven, even at this point in their career, even at this advanced age, that on any given night, they can pull it out. Will history be made right here? We'll find out in a moment. Thomas Latimer, Royce Isaac, they are the wild card. The reigning NWA World Tag Team Champions. Two-thirds of Strictly Business.
Yeah, that might be the thing you want to remember the most, because when you're members of Strictly Business, that means you run with the biggest name in the business, and that is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, this to be a steel cage match, and it is a friend to no one. It will be every bit a part of this match as the actual participants themselves.
To the ring at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Robert Gibson and Ricky Morgan, the Rock and Roll Express. Robert Gibson.
You know, you take a look at those T-shirts the Rock and Roll Express is wearing out there. Robert Gibson had some hair back then.
483 pounds. They are the champions. Thomas Lassiter and Roy S. Isaac.
Lassiter and Isaac. There is history between these two teams. This will be the last meeting for the Rock and Roll Express. They must win if they want to have those NWA Tag Team titles around their waist one more time.
Well, I'll say this much for them right now. The possibility is a little better, the fact that it is a steel cage, because pinfalls and submissions won't do anything. It's a matter of getting over the top and onto the floor, or making your way through that steel door. Anybody can get lucky. Anybody can win the lottery. And the sun shines on a dog's ass sometimes.
Big shot right there by Royce Isaac, working the back of Robert Gibson, who's on that top turnbuckle, but he won't be very long. The electric chair drop, and my God, Robert Gibson nearly broken in half.
I don't imagine this one's going to last very long, because honestly, the Rock and Roll Express, they might as well be called the Geriatric Express at this point in time. They were the best in the world once upon a time, but that was in the 80s. We're now in the year 2021.
Well, there's a lot to be said about experience. They say there's no substitute. However, this is professional wrestling. It's physical. It commands a certain level of cardiovascular performance that I'm not sure at this advanced stage of their careers Ricky and Robert can maintain for any length of time.
Yeah, definitely. Time's not on their side, to quote the great rock and roller.
Isaac was trying to scale that cage. Robert Gibson decides not to allow it. Jawbreaker right there. And Gibson walks into a deep arm drag by Royce Isaac.
See right there, Robert Gibson tried for, I believe, a belly-to-belly or something like that, but he couldn't even move him. This is not the Rock and Roll Express that we've known in the past.
Big slam right there by Ricky Morton again. Royce Isaacs going up that cage. Ricky Morton driving the knee into the steel.
And we need to remember both members of a team have to escape the cage in order to win.
Yeah, the reality is this. The first team to get a man out might not be in the best position, because now that means their opponent, or their partner rather, is left with two opponents in the ring.
And how many times have we seen that backfire? Tremendous move right there by Robert Gibson. And Latimer took a long plunge, and now look, Robert Gibson climbing, but Royce Isaacs right there, not gonna let him get even to the top rung.
Now the wild card double teaming for a moment on Robert Gibson. Ricky Morton still perched on that top rope. All four men, of course, are legal in this one. There's a pile driver on Ricky Morton, and that might be it for his night. Latimer going up, and Robert Gibson turns his attention. Big back elbow finding the mark. Ricky is in trouble. He's down.
Royce Isaacs is climbing that steel cage, and this time I believe no one's going to be able to stop him.
He's got it. He's all the way up. One leg is over. Ricky Morton slow to get to his feet. And Ricky Morton hammered away on Royce Isaacs. Meantime, Thomas Latimer has got one leg over. Robert Gibson very slowly gets there. Will he be able to stop him from descending? I don't think so. One half of the tag team champions have escaped, but now to the point we made earlier.
It's a 2-on-1. Well, I'll tell you what, Robert Gibson is going to follow now. It's going to be 1-on-1.
Royce Isaacs has just taken the plunge, and now Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton's going over the top. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have new tag team champions crowned right here tonight.
Royce Isaacs has got to do something as Ricky Morton has got one leg over. All he had to do was drop down and he would have had it.
This has become a one-on-one steel cage match as Ricky Morton dangles from the top. Royce Isaacs misses, and Ricky Morton makes him pay for it.
These two men battling it out on the top rope. Ricky Morton goes down.
Royce Isaacs now tries to find his footing. He does. He's got one leg over. Ricky Morton is not going to get up in time. I don't believe it's going to happen. Royce Isaacs has got the other leg over. Ricky Morton coming after him. Can he catch him? No. What a match it was, ladies and gentlemen.
It was close. I've got to give credit where credit is due. The Rock and Roll Express had me believing for a moment that they were going to win those tag team titles here tonight.
We take a look back at some of the action. And despite the age difference, it was that close at one point in time to new tag team champions being crowned here.
And still the National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Thomas Lassiter and Roy S. Isaac.
What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Stay with us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. The man known as PCO, representing Ring of Honor, making his way down the aisle towards the ring and towards destiny.
Well, you know what? We talked about how sometimes you just can't look and judge the book by the cover in that last match. Perfect example. The Rock and Roll Express, at a very advanced age and stage of their career, were within an eyelash of becoming the NWA World Tag Team Champions. Well, the same can be said about PCO. This man, at this point in his career, in his 50s no less, has arguably hit the highest heights of his career. He has never been more over. He has never had better opportunities. He's a former Ring of Honor World Champion, and tonight, he is very close. The opportunity of a lifetime, you might say, to become the man who holds the 10 pounds of gold and the NWA World Championship.
Well, we see the world champion Nick Aldis with Sweet Charlotte in his hand and Camille watching his back, and you have to wonder if she will play a role in this match at some point tonight.
Well, there's no reason to believe she will. She generally does not get involved in his matches by his request. But it's always good when you're the champion to have someone watching your back.
One of the greatest prizes in the history of this business. The 10 pounds of gold. With a lineage that goes back so far in time and includes truly the names that are the greatest greats of all time. Names like Harley Race, names like Ron Garvin, names like the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat, and of course the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and the list does indeed go on and on. And tonight, That man, Nick Aldis, will defend not just the 10 pounds of gold, not just the championship, but the legacy of the NWA World title.
In my opinion, the greatest championship in professional wrestling, bar none.
Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 239 pounds, PCO.
Pierre-Carl Ouellet.
Introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis.
And Nick Aldis holding up the 10 pounds of gold. That is what our main event is made of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, WinterSlam 21. It'll go down in the record books for sure. Will it also crown a new world champion tonight? We're about to find out. Stay with us.
Nothing says big fight feel like seeing that title held above the referee's head before the bell.
Camille perched in that corner, standing at attention. And if you're PCO, you better not lose sight.
Well, we've got an actual wrestling match going on here early on. Series of go-behinds right there. Nicely done.
And they end up at a standstill, and now the champion with a clothesline. Nick Aldis, look at this. So much for any feeling out. And it is PCO with a series of big shots now. The power advantage, I believe, goes to PCO. However, the mobility and the agility, I've got to say, is in favor of the champion.
Well, the experience right there, PCO playing in as he went for the cover, and even though it was early in the match, he hooked that leg.
Nick Aldis went for the big kick, missed the target, and pays the price with an atomic knee drop.
Nick Aldis may be about an inch and a half shorter than he was at the beginning of the match after that one.
Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and now Aldis. That elbow stunned PCO long enough, and now Aldis in control, and he does not hook the leg. And gets a 1 count. Aldis has proven to be a fighting champion. He wants the best of the best. Proving it here tonight as he has gone to the Ring of Honor and said, "Send me somebody." Winter conditions raging outside here in Atlanta, Georgia, but it is heating up in the arena. Nick Aldis, what's he gonna do with him? Oh my God, he just drove him face first into the apron.
Nick Aldis with a tremendous series of moves right there on PCO. That's why he is the world champion.
Aldis going for a suplex here. Ouellet coming down heavy. And now the champion going all the way to the top rope, and this is where something I was gonna say could happen, but in this case he missed. And much like the last time he missed, he pays the price with again an atomic knee drop. And look at this, the challenger pulling back on the chin.
Referee was right there, but we've seen this referee not always coming through on a call.
Body splash, and now the champ's in trouble. Gallus got hit with the absolute might of a freight train.
Well, that's one thing about a running body splash like that by someone like PCO. The turnbuckle is not going to give.
PCO now on the top rope. Is he going? Oh, I thought, look at this. Cross body splash, hooks the leg. 2, and oh my goodness, I thought we had a new champion.
What an upset that would have been.
PCO going up one more time, and the champ's in trouble. This could be it. The moonsault. 1, 2. He got him. We've got a new world champion.
Unbelievable. PCO, in almost no time at all, has just defeated the NWA World Champion, Nick Aldis.
Well, I would have to say you'd have to call him the former NWA World Champion, Nick Aldis. PCO off the top rope with a big splash. And here it was. The PCO salt. Nick Aldis' shoulders were down.
Camille wasn't even watching the action when it happened. Now that's a problem.
And new National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, PCO.
Ladies and gentlemen, history made at WinterSlam 21. Here live from Atlanta, we have a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And he goes by the initials of PCO.